to call to the stand our first witness, Zipporah Kenya. Would you kindly introduce yourself to the House?
Thank you. Thank you very much, honorable members.
Sorry, you'll have to take oath. Sorry.
Yes.
Which faith do you ascribe to?
Christian. I'm a Christian.
Will you take an oath or affirm? With the oath, you have to lift the Bible.
Yes.
Okay. Then you hold the Bible on your right hand. And you will put your hand on the Constitution. So, would you want it in Kiswahili or in
English?
English.
Yes.
So you'll insert your name inside your I, then your name, then you read the full text.
Thank you. I, Honorable Zipporah Kenya, do solemnly swear that the evidence that I shall give before the Senate in respect of the matters before the Senate shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God.
Thank you. Would you then go ahead to introduce yourself to the Senate?
Thank you very much. Honorable members, I am Zipporah Kenya, a member of the County Assembly of Meru, specially elected by the UDA party. Sorry for that. Specially elected by UDA party. I am the deputy leader of the majority party, and I also represent the 817 women and girls of Meru County in the Assembly. Thank you.
In respect to this motion, what was your role?
Honorable members, my role in this motion is that I am the mover. I moved this motion in the County Assembly of Meru. I drafted this motion, honorable members, and I felt that there was need to remove the governor of Meru County, Honorable Kawira from office through impeachment.
In the processes and in your decision to move this motion, were you actuated by malice, ill will, vendetta, or any other motivation as against the governor?
Honorable members, in an attempt to move this motion, I have championed for good governance in Meru County since I joined the County Assembly. I have championed for accountability in Meru County since I joined the County Assembly, and also respect for rule of law. I was guided, honorable members, by the need for the people of Meru to get services and to get the right services, and that's the reason why I moved this motion in the County Assembly of Meru.
That statement you've just made before the House, is it the general perception and view of the entire House, or that is a view of Zipporah Kenya?
Once I introduced this motion to the members of the County Assembly, honorable members, my motion was supported by 49 members of the County Assembly out of the 69 members as per the law. And I believe the members agreed with me that there is need to move this motion in the County Assembly of Meru, honorable members.
Was there any type of inducement from any other quarters that perhaps may have triggered you to move this motion?
Absolutely none.
Just before we broke for lunch, there was a video that was played before the Senate. We asked that the same be played so we can comment on it. But before the video was played, was there public participation that was carried out?
Yes, honorable members. After I read a notice of motion on that 1st of July, last month, honorable members, there was a public participation that was done on 5th of August in the 45 wards of Meru County. And the public participation was very successful, honorable members, and it was both qualitative and quantitative.
When you speak about qualitative and quantitative, what do you mean?
The public participation, the public participation was successful, and it was qualitative because the residents of Meru County were given an opportunity to give their views both through written memorandums. They gave their views through attending the public participation in the gazetted venues, honorable members. And again, they were also given an opportunity even to send their views through electronic media, honorable members.
In the analysis of the public participation, in terms of percentage, how many were in support of the impeachment and how many were...
Sorry, Counsel for the County Assembly. Honorable members, kindly be seated and be silent. The County Assembly is presenting its case. Let's hear the witness in total silence. Proceed, Counsel.
I put a question to you, whether you did an analysis of how many members of the public were in support of the impeachment and how many were against the same.
Thank you. Honorable Speaker and honorable members, about 85% of the public participants presented oral and written memorandums in support of the motion to impeach the governor. That means 15% of the participants are the ones who opposed the motion to impeach the governor of Meru.
Is that evidence before the Senate? And if yes, kindly answer the same.
The evidence is here before the Senate, and it is in our documents, volume 5, public participation documents, volume 5.
That's the big volume, yes?
Yes.
Kindly point out the page.
Page 14.
Page 14. And perhaps before we play the video, when was the motion moved?
Honorable Speaker and honorable members, the motion was moved on 8th of August 2024.
Were there events that occurred that preceded the debating of the motion? And if yes, would you kindly indicate them?
Honorable Speaker and honorable members, before the motion was moved on 8th of August 2024, there were preceding events that preceded the debate of the motion. One of them, notably, the attempted arranging of the county assembly while the members were inside, honorable Speaker and honorable members.
What do you mean when you speak about attempts to lynch? What exactly happened? The senators were not present. They might want to understand the situation.
Honorable Speaker and honorable members, there was an attempt to to arrange all to ban the County Assembly of Meru at around 3 a.m. while the members were inside the County Assembly, honorable members.
How was that situation arrested and who arrested it?
Honorable Speaker and honorable members, that situation was arrested by mainly our sergeants, and also because there was a lot of security personnel that was deployed during the night and even the previous night around the assembly. The security personnel also assisted much in putting out the fire.
Say that then the fire was lit? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, the fire was lit. Actually, it was a petrol bomb. It was a petrol bomb that was thrown on the roof of the County Assembly from the Meru Law Courts. It was the Meru Law Courts borders the County Assembly, and somebody climbing through the roof of the Meru Law Courts threw a petrol bomb on the assembly. And actually, honorable Speaker and honorable members, I was inside. I was unable even to wear my shoes to run out. I ran out barefoot. Wow. That night because the roof started burning and we couldn't see the fire. We couldn't see the fire from inside.
Okay, that's okay. What were you doing at the County Assembly at 3 a.m.?
Honorable Speaker and members, we were in the County Assembly because of security reasons. We were in the County Assembly at that time because of security reasons. There were so many threats. There were so many threats on our lives, Honorable Speaker. And I would want even to report to this house that even my house, my own home was attempted. There was some fire that was thrown in my own house. So we were in very serious fear that we would not get to the assembly. And even there are some people who are threatened that they would block all the roads such that we don't get to the assembly.
Thank you. So do you have evidence of such kind of threats before this assembly? And if yes, would you wish us to play it?
The threats were given by some members of the public, and I believe we have some videos. We have some videos that can show that, including a video of attempted arsonists in my home.
So we play video 9, and as we prepare to play video 9 in the assembly bundles, whom do you attribute, or why were those threats? Where were they coming from? In summary,
In summary, the threats were coming from the supporters of the governor of Meru County.
Let's play video 9. Yes, we can play it. So you can explain to
Thank you.
Wait.
Okay.
As we watch, you can be explaining what is happening to save on time. Briefly.
What is happening there is somebody has just come and poured some petrol across the fence from the neighbor, and then the person drew fire through the neighbor, and then the watchman who was awake realizes that there is some fire. He tells me if he had something was thrown there, and then he had some noise. He goes to check, and that is when he finds fire. And it is the watchman now who has gone to call the other workers, and they are coming to put off the fire.
Where was that fire, briefly?
It was. It is just next to the cow shed.
Whose cow shed?
My cow shed.
Is that then your compound?
It is my compound.
Was that done during the subsistence of the motion or before the motion?
On the eve.
On the eve of the motion?
Yes.
That's why, therefore, you're saying that you feared for your lives?
I would want to clarify to this Senate, Honorable Speaker, I would want to clarify to this Senate that I untabled another motion before this one, and a motion that was stopped by the court. And the night that I was to move the motion is when that fire was that attempt was made. So in the next motion that I tabled, sorry, Honorable Chair. So during the next motion is when we decided now to sleep in the county assembly because our security was not guaranteed.
Thank you. Were there members of public who publicly exhibited conduct of posting the county assembly to threats?
Yes.
Do you have evidence before this assembly?
Yes.
Would you want us to play video number 7 of a transcribed public participation video?
Yes.
Please have it played. Video 7 of the County Assembly transcribed public participation. No, not that one. The folder called Evidence of Public Participation. Yes, that one.
Tunataka huku leo kabisa. Ya kirende ya kwake. Tunataka boye ndio na ground ine. Wewe timao ile ndikirio kwete. Ya motomere babu ya bana niki ni neke buru. Watoto to kuwa na arua. Darua ni kuchoma. Ndio nataka ya kwake. Ole siwe ndekeretie. Ile kuendeleza maoni jai. Wote maoni to kwenda buru. Kabisa. Hakuna maoni tunataka huku. Sawa.
Would you explain? Sorry. Would you explain to the Senate who that is and what was happening and when it was happening?
That is an employee of the county government of Meru, working in the office of the governor, and he is threatening the members of the public not to participate in the public participation. And he is saying the whole of Boris Sub-County, there will be no public participation because they don't want any public participation carried out by the County Assembly of Meru. And he is threatening that they are going to to kuchoma. Kuchoma in Kiswahili, I believe everybody, honorable speaker and every honorable members understand. He is saying tutachoma na tutachoma.
Do you know his name?
He is Martin. He's called Gachege. I really don't know his official names, but his name is Gachege.
Were those threats actualized?
Those threats actually were actualized by trying to kuchoma the county assembly.
Thank you. Were there people who were arrested, and if yes, were they charged?
Yes, about 16 young men were arrested and charged in the Meru Law Courts for the acts.
Do you have the evidence of their being charged or a video?
Yes, I have a video.
Would you wish us to play it?
Yes.
Would you kindly play video number 10 under the folder? In support of the impeachment motion. And as we await the video, do you have any charge sheet before this assembly?
Yes.
Would you lead us to where the evidence is found?
The evidence on the charge sheet is found in the County Assembly Documents, Volume 4.
Volume 4.
Page 571.
Page 571.
Yes.
Briefly, would you read out the particulars? And if, as you do so, what is that video about? You speak to the video and speak to the charge.
The video is about the young men who are arraigned in Meru courts for the attempted arson on the night of the motion on the County Assembly of Meru.
Thank you. Would you kindly then read out the particulars of the charge?
The particulars of the charge is the preparation, the charge itself is preparation to commit a felony, contrary to section 308 of the Penal Code. On the 8th day of August 2024, at Meru County Assembly area in Immense North Sub-County, within Meru County, jointly and with your articles for use in the course of connection of burning the premises of the County Assembly, 3 bottles of petrol, 4 motor vehicle tires, and 5 stones found in a motor vehicle make Sienta registration number KDB 704A light blue in color. And the date of arrest is 8/8/2024, and the suspects were in custody by the time of the preparation of this charge sheet on 8th of August 2024.
Witness, you recall before we broke for break, there was a video that was played by the governor? Yes?
Yes, yes.
And the video, I want you to speak to the said video number 18, VKM 18. Can be played. And as await the playing of the same, do you associate yourself, you and all the persons who represent this afternoon, with the content and the sentiments and the views of that person who spoke? The one that was played just before we broke.
Of shame, that house of greed called the Senate.
Who is that speaking?
Thank you, Honorable Speaker and Honorable Members. That is a political activist from Meru County.
Is he a member of the County Assembly of Meru?
He is not a member of the County Assembly of Meru.
Is he an employee of the County Assembly of Meru?
He is not.
Evidence was laid that he's Secretary General of the Bas Party, yes?
He is not the Secretary General of the Bas Party.
Who is the Secretary General?
The Secretary General of the Bas Party is Milton Mugambi Manyara.
Milton Mugambi Imanyara.
Yes.
Where do you get that evidence from?
I get the evidence from a Gazette notice. A Gazette notice dated 9th May 2024. Gazette notice number 5805 by the Political Parties Act.
Yes?
Yes.
And it was alleged that the association between that video is that there are 20 members of the County Assembly from the said political party who are supporting the motion, yes? You recall?
Yes.
What is your testimony in that respect? Are all the members of Bas Party supporting the motion?
No.
Yes? Proceed.
Only 3 of them did not support the motion. Actually, they voted against the motion.
Were they removed from the committees?
No.
And what is the association of Mr. Mugambi, the Secretary General of the Bas Party, with the governor, the current association?
The current Secretary General of the Bas Party has been nominated for appointment as the new legal advisor of the governor Meru County, and his recruitment is in the process.
What did you say that he's currently?
He has been nominated as the current legal advisor of the governor, and his recruitment is in process in the County Public Service Board.
So the governor has a closer association with the said party, correct?
Yes.
And you, before the proceeding of this motion, did you get any letter from any political party trying to advise you on how to proceed?
No.
Did you recall receiving the letter from the UDA political party?
I did not receive any letter from the UDA political party. I just saw it on social media.
Yes, but to whom was it addressed, and what was the content of the letter?
It was addressed to High, and it was instructing me to withdraw this motion from the County Assembly, but I never received any.
From whom or who was the author of the letter?
The UDA Secretary General, Cleophas Marara.
So with all those, what motivated you then to bring this motion?
I got motivated to bring this motion because when I started, I said it is in pursuit of good governance, it is in pursuit of accountability, it is in pursuit of the people of Meru getting services and getting quality services from the county government of Meru.
In the opening remarks by my senior land counsel, Mr. Ongoya, it was alleged that you had promised in advance to bring a motion of this nature, yes?
I had not promised to bring a motion of this nature.
Yes.
I did not promise anyone that I would bring a motion of this nature.
So, do you have any evidence that perhaps may be beneficial to the Senate, where perhaps you might have made public remarks in respect to the question of accountability of the governor?
Honorable Speaker and honorable members, there is a video that has been circulated since I moved this motion in the County Assembly. It has been circulated in Baita TV several times, and I am very sure that that video is an abstract of what I said. I have a full video of what I talked about during that media interview.
Do you wish us to have the same played
Yes, I would wish that the video that I would wish the extract is played. Then my video is played to ascertain that the extract was meant to mislead the people of Meru, to mislead the people of Kenya, and also to mislead this house.
Thank you. Would you kindly then have video number 1, VKM 1, in the governor's folder played?
Ndenda kuromba seneti yetu e Kenya bakeyo tucokeria Kawira Mwangasa bamenye Kawira twina maita yangi ya tantatu ja umwinga tukamwinga bachokia tukenga mwanga maita ya ronda ya tantatu jathire kenda tuja kwira amero we did our best itwagereria.
Honorable Senators, I'm sure the majority of you may not understand that language, and I can see the translation is running quite fast. Do I then make an application that will be provided with an interpreter, Honorable Speaker? All the transcripts are clear.
Well, unless Honorable Senators are doubting the English translated
I am well guided, Your Lord. I'm well guided.
Then, if they have any difficulties, they will certainly make their position known.
I am well guided. Then let's proceed.
Ndenda kuromba seneti yetu e Kenya bakeyo tucokeria Kawira Mwangasa bamenye Kawira twina maita yangi ya tantatu ja umwinga tukamwinga bachokia tukenga mwanga maita ya ronda ya tantatu jathire kenda tuja kwira amero we did our best itwagereria kwinga seneti igicokaia.
Yes, let's play video 2 in our bundle of documents, videos. But as we play, what was the context of that video?
Thank you, Honorable Speaker and Honorable Senators. That video is just a small extract of the media interview that I done that day. And fortunately or unfortunately, I done that media interview when another impeachment was being considered in this house. And it happened that, Honorable Speaker and Honorable Members, that in a range where I lastly taught as a teacher, there was a problem. Some 20 cows and I don't know whether it is dying. The village and lost around 20 cows. And they were feeling that they needed services, that is vaccination services from the county government of Meru. And those are the issues, Honorable Speaker and Honorable Senators, that made me to do that media interview, asking the county government of Meru to give the people of Meru services and quality services.
When was this?
That was around the time that the other impeachment was was in this house. There was an outbreak of a disease in that area.
Do you have the full text of that video?
Yes.
Would you wish to have it played?
I would wish to have it played.
We have one of our senators, Senator Christola Sige, who is visually impaired, and she may not be able to see the English rendered translation. In this case, we may need a translator who will be able to can be comfortable with the translation. So can we have a translator coming in, please?
I am well guided. Then we can be proceeding perhaps with a bit of the evidence as we await the translator.
Sure, proceed.
Most obliged. Let's go now to the averments and your claims in the notice of motion. And we begin by looking at issue number 1, illegally revoking the appointment of CPA Virginia Kawira. Yes?
Yes.
That is one of the grounds that you want to move the Senate to impeach the governor on, correct?
Yes.
How was this illegal? Why should the governor be held accountable for this?
Thank you, Honorable Speaker and Honorable Senators. My first ground on gross violation of the Constitution and other laws, I have accused the governor of illegally revoking the appointment.
I beg your pardon. I think, Mr. Speaker, the translator has come. Perhaps then we can go and deal with the first issues that we can
Very
have.
well. You may proceed to play the video.
Video number 2 in our bundle of videos, the County Assembly. That is the video in support of the impeachment motion. Not that one. Not that one. The folder appearing as videos in support of the impeachment motion.
Na approximately chikwete ngombe 20 anyoko ngombe okwe ngombe kama 20 liters ngiri magana jeri lafuri milioni nya ire chanto boru ko chumbete kura
ni migambo ya mwenda mukindi ora ne mukariri yidu Wandiri yoruko igorora chumirite gutariria sarira bokurukira tarimi bangombe sheria ntereu ni kwidra bamwe bali mingombe shaono kachigutotoro ne ontuchite mtinda wa molimo jwa ngozi na ndina rwemsi wa korotwa kirebunge ya miro zipola kinyawijeke.
Yes, you can interpret.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker and honorable members. My name is Muthenge Mpara from KBC, Mwago FM. We came here as translators, and I'm with Dan here, my friend.
ngombe ichikwete na approximately chikwete ngombe 20 anyoko ngombe okwe ngombe kama 20 liters ngiri magana jeri lafuri milioni nya ire chanto boru ko chumbete kura
ni migambo ya mwenda mukindi ora ne mukariri yidu wandiri yoruko igorora chumirite gutariria sarira bokurukira tarimi bangombe sheria ntereu ni kwidra bamwe bali mingombe shaono kachigutotoro ne ontuchite mtinda wa molimo jwa ngozi na ndina rwemsi wa korotwa kirebunge ya miro zipola kinyawijeke tazedikei na umirite kwarira kiuntu gike akiona ni akemene iri otongeria bwangabana Kawira mwangaza bole akuane bodho kugere oditingoge
gavana riria agwikira budget ya kweja na ngombe akaeja mtu mwe ngombe mwe ge sub county agachoka akorirwa igutethia antu barabai na ngombe igakua ngombe ikwite ngombe 20 na ntiraigwa ngombe kinyemwe ikitwe ndene yo area yoruko ndenda kuuga thirikari ikiye tumitukuga thirikari witibwa nombi na ikio tumitukwira wananchi ba Meru na antu ba Kenya in general Kawira Mwangasa na aremi ngugi no ntutiumba kuikira budget ya kuraira mtu mwenyo ng'ombe ndene ya sub county ka Ntura uchoka urekeria ng'ombe 20 cia baraba inacio batikwenda kuewa ikwa utikweja na services cia extension
Nkurukize ndike inaugite kirirwa ngiruro ni mibwandithia gabana Mwangaza aditire alitinguge barabara kwa bisine aleta bangi babero barabate na kadhalika kulita ngugi
Kawira Mwangasa gutonyo bisine alitire director uria we ngugi ya kumenyera ngugi ugwitwa David Mugambi a PhD onda amurito ofisi neu amuikia Kaguru Mugambi utengugi alita Kaguru no tutengugire Kaguru ajukia muthaka utiqualified na grapevine na oni kuga ikase ni omurega baichu amunenkera ngugi ya director livestock na veterinary services ngugi ira nene bakumba kulita ndene ofisi eu ikurita mbeca bakiuga bakuthithia mantu no tujo bathithithie
Moses Bayeno urane mukarigitwa.
The report continues to say that according to the mover of the motion, she is saying that Kawira Mwangaza has failed the community of Meru now that she is not providing the extension services to the community. That's why the cows are dying. She says even buying cows to the people around in the villages, it doesn't make sense because she cannot go ahead and vaccinate the ones that are dying. So it doesn't make any sense according to her. Yeah.
There was an issue about the doctors.
Yeah,
and veterinaries and the
she also answered that.
Yes, what is your issue, Senator Crystal Lesige?